Blue poison dart frogs aren't actually poisonous by nature. They borrow it. The ants and beetles they eat carry alkaloid compounds in their bodies, and when the dart frog eats them, it absorbs those compounds right into its skin. These frogs don't just store the poison though, they chemically modify it, amplify it, making it several times more potent than what they started with. It ends up shutting down your heart and lungs. A single frog carries enough toxin in its skin to kill a human, and it only takes 2 micrograms to do it. Tadpoles, on the other hand, have zero toxicity. It turns out that if you put one of these things in captivity and feed it fruit flies, the poison just fades away. Same frog, same spots, completely harmless. The toxicity is entirely diet dependent. Speaking of spots, no 2 frogs have the same pattern. The black spots on that blue skin are unique to each individual like a fingerprint, and they stay the same for the frog's entire life. Once you learn a particular frog's pattern, you can always pick it out. Researchers use this to track individuals in the field. There's also a subtle color difference between the males and females. Females tend to carry more of that lighter sky blue on their backs, while the males show that lighter blue more on their arms and legs. The figurine I was sketching today was almost certainly modeled on a female. The social structure on these things is wild. It's the females who fight over the males. Once the female wins, she deposits her eggs in front of him and then she just takes off. He fertilizes them, guards them while they develop, and then carries the tadpoles on his back to whatever small pools of water he can find, dropping 1 or 2 in each spot. Then he spends his time bouncing between those pools, making sure the tadpoles still have water, and moving them if the pools start drying up. The females are the warriors, and the males are the babysitters. The name of the frog family, Dendrobatidae, literally means tree walker, which is almost funny because this particular frog is a ground dweller. It's named after a habit it doesn't have. Their whole wild range fits inside an area about the size of a small city, and they don't even live throughout the whole thing. They live only in the forested pockets scattered inside the Sipilowini savanna in southern Suriname. Basically the part inside the city, not the city itself. That range is streaky too, mostly from mining and land clearing. They're listed as least concerned by conservation agencies, but the habitat pressure is real. What's kept them off the endangered species list is partly the pet trade, as strange as that sounds. There are more of these frogs in aquariums and private collections around the world than there are in the wild. In captivity, with stable conditions year-round, they'll breed 2 or 3 times a year. In the wild, they get 1 short rainy season in February and March, females fighting for access to a male, and that's it. The wild population has essentially been backed up onto hard drives in living rooms worldwide. In the wild, they live 4 to 6 years, mostly cut short by predation. In captivity, 10 to 12 years is common, and under ideal conditions, they've been known to push 20.